Why is Nezha2 so popular in China? I've seen many netizens say that Nezha2's success is solely due to Chinese audiences pushing it up the charts. I don't deny that. But have you considered this? If a movie can genuinely rely on its domestic audience to break into the global top 10, and it's all spontaneous, doesn't that level of cohesion make you pause and think? Nezha2 actually represents many uniquely Chinese ways of thinking and personality traits, which are often hard for non-Chinese to fully grasp. Let me give a few examples. Many lines in Nezha2 are a reflection of China itself. Take this one: whether I live or die doesn't matter, as long as you perish. Think about our war of resistance against Japan and the Korean War. Most Chinese soldiers went into battle with this mindset, especially during the Korean War. As a newly established agricultural nation, China directly took on multiple countries. Heroes like Qiu Shaoyun and the Chinese army sculpted by ice sculptures are deeply etched into the hearts of every Chinese person. China's tradition is rooted in the idea of family, nation, and the world, with family coming first. Family is irreplaceable. If you dare to harm my family, then Nezha's words become a reality. Remember, Nezha said this after witnessing the devastation of Chentang Pass, because Chentang Pass was his home. Another line: whether you are a demon, a monster, or an immortal, you are still my son. This reflects the Chinese people's attitude toward the ruling class. China has always undergone dynastic changes, but no matter the dynasty, China itself remains constant. However, as a dynasty's rule extends, problems inevitably arise, some good, some bad. The Chinese people have a love-hate relationship with these issues, and complaining is natural. But when it comes to external threats, this line carries its weight. No matter how the current dynasty is perceived in the world, whether as evil or good, the people will stand together with China to resist foreign enemies. Another line that embodies the unique Chinese spirit of romance and resilience is: if there's no path ahead, I'll carve one out. If heaven's will stands in my way, I'll overturn it. Think about the founding of New China. We fought countless tough battles, even clashing with all the permanent members of the UN Security Council. After the establishment of New China, with everything in ruins, we went through the Korean War to stabilize the situation. Later, due to Soviet pressure, the USSR withdrew its experts, but we relied on our own efforts to develop the 2 bombs, 1 satellite, and nuclear submarines. Then came the Sino-Indian and Sino-Vietnamese wars, which secured us a period of peaceful development from the 1980s to the early 2000s. During this period, our military lagged severely behind the times, and we endured 3 major humiliations: the Yinghe ship incident, the bombing of the Chinese embassy in Yugoslavia, and the Hainan Island aircraft collision involving Wang Wei. The more they tried to contain us, the more determined we became to grow stronger. By introducing the Su-27, we began to catch up rapidly. As a military enthusiast, I once longed to see Chinese fighter jets with pointed noses. Now, not only do we have them, but we've also mass-produced our own 5th-generation stealth fighters. Back then, we looked at your aircraft carriers with mixed emotions, but today, we have 3 carriers of our own, with more on the way. Our aerospace industry has also been steadily advancing. In 2024, our 6th-generation fighter jet made its maiden flight, and as of 2024, China has 29 heavy combined arms brigades. This is exactly like the line in Nezha2: if there's no path ahead, I'll carve one out. If you can't resonate with the sentiments above, then you probably won't fully understand Nezha2 multiply by. For example, a certain country on the peninsula claims Nezha as their own, which is laughable. They have over 30,000 American troops stationed in their country, and their own affairs are dictated by Americans. In conclusion, for the Chinese people, it is disgraceful to align with countries, individuals, or regions that only cling to the strong and bully the weak.